Okay, you're gonna think I'm weird, but I'm in love with my stepsister. I had sacks of potatoes as roommates. I think my friend's mom had a crush on me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is so phenomenal to see you. I just cannot get over just how amazing you look. Really just putting the wool on me. Today, we're gonna be covering some more of My Story Animated, which, if you don't know, it's essentially like a channel where a bunch of Discord moderators who have never seen the color, a nice shade of green grass in their life, came together to write how they would view the world. It's essentially like I defended the e-girl in class and everyone clapped, and then we had a free pizza day because the teacher and the principal were so proud and honored to have a student like me attend their school. Probably some of the most god-awful writing I've ever seen in my life. So today we're gonna be watching something called My Enemy's Girlfriend Broke the Kissing World Record with Me. But she's my stepsister, you know, because that's completely normal. So yeah, today we're gonna be taking a peek on that. I have not seen this video, so I have no idea if it's gonna be absolutely garbage. My hopes are not high. But before we hop in, make sure to drop a like and subscribe down below. Hell's channel.
Okay, you're gonna think I'm weird, but I'm in love with my stepsister. And it's not like in the Sweet Home Alabama sort of way. There just wasn't anyone as beautiful, as kind, as perfect as Cassie. I was the nerdiest. I ticked all the check boxes as the perfect target practice for the school jocks. And one of those jocks was Rowan Miller. He was the shining star of our school's basketball team. Some may say he and Cassie were the perfect match.
So silly school jocks always beating me up was freaking Rowan Miller and you stupid style season on me in public in front of my stepsister who I wanted to get sucked in the laundry.
To Rowan, I was enemy number one. He used his boys to torment me. He sent his boys after me all summer. They put bugs under my bed and roaches in my pillow. They would still secretly meet, of course. Rowan was pissed off at me that he filled my locker with toy snakes. I didn't want to tell Cassie how mean her boyfriend was. I didn't want to hurt her.
I've never understood the whole thing of I didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, you know. I didn't want to say your boyfriend was an absolute asshole. I've never understood that. Like, it's like if you care about someone, shouldn't you give them kind of like the hard truth? Like, hey, they're kind of being whack is you know, like it's not a good thing. I'm just saying, if I had a stepsister, I was trying to make a little bit more than a stepsister, I'll probably be like, yeah, your boyfriend kind of whack, but hey, you know, if you're looking for a shoulder cry or anything, I actually wouldn't do that. No, because I'm not from Alabama. I don't get a little hot and bothered at the family reunion.
One day, while I was rattling off about how Cassie and Rowan were planning on doing something dumb for their anniversary, she suddenly kissed me. I'm sorry. Sorry. For a second there, I just got tired of listening to you talk about your stepsister. Why'd you kiss me? Because I'm in love with you, dummy. And I don't understand why you keep hoping that Cassie will notice you when I'm right in front of you. She's your stepsister, jeez. But I don't like you like that. Rose burst out crying.
God, I hate this voice acting so much. Like, is it not anywhere in the budget to just hire someone to do the female lines? Like, is it just not there? To be fair, I don't think the people who made this channel have ever even spoken to a female, though. Let alone been within like 50 feet of any, probably due to having numerous restraining orders. This is so dreadful to watch. I'm right in front of you. You gotta think there was a homie sitting alone doing these voice lines, probably in the dark. Man, you gotta sit there and think, what the f am I doing?
The next time I saw her, she was talking to Rowan. Why was she hanging around my nemesis? The next morning, every single person at school was looking at me weird. Some of the girls laughed as I passed them, and then I checked the class group chat. There it was, pages and pages of my journal, posted by Rose. Cassie had seen all of it. My heart went into overdrive. Suddenly, I could barely breathe. My mind raced, and I didn't know what to do. I prayed for the ground to swallow me whole. When I turned to run back home, there was Rowan and his boys blocking my way. Well, a little birdie told me you've got something Sweet Home Alabama going on.
Little birdie told me got that we home Alabama going on. He got a little bit on kiss your sister on them cheeks. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I'd ask to be swallowed by the ground whole if the entire school found out I wanted to my sibling. Yeah, I'd probably want to play flashlight tag with an 18-wheeler.
You got the hots for my girl. Nobody wants you at home either. I rushed back home. I wasn't even allowed inside. My stepdad threw my bags out the window. Mom tried to reason with him, but he told her he'd throw her away too if she ever so much as helped me carry my bags. I had a friend whose mom owned a restaurant. They let me work there. They even let me sleep in the storeroom. It wasn't so bad. I had sacks of potatoes as roommates.
That is awful. That is dreadful. Oh, it wasn't so bad. The whole school found out I got a big thing for my sister, but it's okay. I get to talk to potatoes all day. And my friends gave me a sick job, and they're like, hey, that's cool. You can sleep in the storage room. Yeah, I'm sure it breaks some sort of health code violation, but don't look into it, buddy. You know, those potatoes could talk for days. You know, if those potatoes could tell stories, they would need therapy after having you as a roommate.
I started carving out faces on them and giving them names. I think my friend's mom had a crush on me. I had half a mind to just forget Cassie and shack up with my friend's mom. Cassie pulled me right back in when I saw her one evening having a date with Rowan at the place I worked at. Hey, waiter, you know you'd look better if you smile. And you'd look better if you shower. You know you earning tips, right? So you better park that attitude outside, loser. That's all right. I've had other customers who can afford to pay. Doing all right, Cassie? It's nice to see you, Nate. Cassie broke down in tears. Cass broke up with Rowan right there. I couldn't stand seeing her hurt, but at least Rowan was out of her life. She ended up staying late with me. She didn't want to go home. So we slept in the storeroom together, and I introduced her to my potato friends.
Yeah, baby, get to introduce the baddie to your potato family. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, I don't know if you're doing anything later tonight now that you single, but you want to come stay with me in my potato room?
We were gonna do the world's longest kiss for our anniversary. I feel like people only see me because I'm pretty. I have big dreams too, and I wanted to do something that could put me on the map. Why don't you just do it with me then?
I feel like people only view me as pretty. So that's why I wanted to do the world's longest kiss to really show them I'm more than there for my looks and people wanting to kiss me. I got big dreams. I was gonna make out with someone for 45 hours. Yeah. Aim high, Cassie. Aim high.
Since people don't really get money for beating a world record, Cass figured we might as well make the most of it so I can finally afford an apartment. We started kissing at noon. By sunset, the whole street was filled with people. The restaurant was packed to the brim, and our live stream had hundreds of thousands of watchers. My jaw was numb, but seeing the amount of people supporting us encouraged us to keep going. 58 hours, 42 minutes, and 28 seconds later, we finally fell to our knees.
Dog. Yeah, we didn't eat. We didn't drink water. Where you just exchange saliva back and forth, exchange fluids, like to stay hydrated. You know, like baby bird feed each other, just, you know, into each other's mouths to like, what? How do you use the bathroom? I'll just say like, babe, you so hot, popping is stinky in them britches. I don't care as long as you can beat this record that's really gonna put you on the map. That makes no sense.
We made it to the front page of every newspaper in the city. Cassie and I started dating. She moved out of the house. A huge magazine called us in one day to shoot a cover. When we got there, I bumped into Rowan on my way to the studios. Oh, wow. Rowan began to cry. You know what they say, careful not to step on other people on your way up, because you might run into them on your way down.
Rowan didn't begin to cry. There wasn't any modeling. It just doesn't happen. It's just like, I don't know who this appeals to. 3.5 thousand people were like, yeah, you know, I get behind that. I relate to that. That's big. That's huge. Who are these people? I need to know. I need to sit down and talk with them. I just literally need an answer. I'm like, unbiasedly, I just want to sit and be like, what did you like? What struck with you? What stuck to your soul where you're like, yeah, I can kind of get behind this one? Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming by. I really don't feel like I should say thank you, though. I feel like I should probably apologize for you coming by because you sat through all that. Again, if you made it to the end of the video, it would really make my day if you dropped a like and subscribe, as it would absolutely be super cool. If you're new to the channel, absolutely wonderful to see you here, and it is like I'm super excited. Literally always makes my day. I'm like, I'm a big cool guy, 'cause some dude out there thought I was pretty cool. But again, I'm gonna cut this intro pretty short. Just want to say you're looking pretty good, and I hope to see you around soon. Love you, and you take care. Bye bye.